Alright, y'all, my recording got to be about 7 minutes, so we only gonna do one reaction. After this reaction, we gonna watch top 8 worst sports injury card on live TV. Alright, let's go, guys. Wait, what? Chance that is sports
bringing you 10 athletes that died while playing
live.
Alright,
y'all, let's get this.
Number 10, Becky Zerlentes. Women's
Becky
boxing.
Zerlentes.
Many male fighters have died in the ring, but Zerlentes was actually the first female fighter to have died in the ring. Zerlentes was a 34-year-old college teacher who fought on the side. She was competing with regulation headgear in a Golden Gloves fight in Denver when she was hit by a punch in the head from Heather Schmitz. Zerlentes fell to the mat and never regained consciousness. The cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Number 9, Alex Marquez. Soccer. Over 100 professional soccer players have died on the pitch during a match over the last 125 years. That's a scary amount, with over 10 being from cardiac arrest. Marquez started the match just like any other for his team, GD Tourisons. But just 7 minutes into the first half, Marquez suffered a cardiac arrest and lost consciousness. He was rushed in an ambulance but later died on the way to the hospital. Number 8. Hank Gathers. College basketball. Gathers was an All-American player for Loyola Marymount University. His team was facing Portland State in the first round of the West Coast Conference postseason tournament in March of 1990. But after 7 minutes of playing, Gathers suddenly collapsed to the floor, never to get up. It was later discovered that the 23-year-old had been skimping on his dosages of his Inderol because he didn't like the side effects. Inderol was a medication that he was taking to help control an irregular heartbeat. Some of the bad side effects of Inderol include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach cramps, and yeah, the list goes on. His official cause of death was from the heart condition hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Number 7, Wilf Slack. Cricket. Most of you probably haven't watched a full game of cricket. It's rare that a person receives an injury from playing the sport, and if they do get injured, it's mostly from someone being hit by a ball. Wilf Slack had suffered some unexplained blackouts during the 1987 and 1988 seasons. His death occurred during a match in Gambia, a nation in West Africa, where he collapsed, but this time didn't get back up. An autopsy report later found a damaged artery which had not been diagnosed by doctors. Number 6, J.V. Kane. Football. J.V. Kane was a tight end for the St. Louis Cardinals in the 1970s. He had been the tight end for 6 years and was doing great for the team. On July 22nd, 1979, Kane was taking part in the team's training camp. It was also his 28th birthday, but during camp he was running a normal pass route and suddenly took a few steps backwards, huddled over, and collapsed. His autopsy revealed that he had died from congenital heart failure.
He died on his birthday? Bro, hold on, let me rewind this. Okay, y'all, that's sad. You down.
And collapsed. His autopsy revealed.
Okay. That's sad, yo. That's sad. How do you die on your birthday?
That he had died from congenital heart failure.
Sad,
Number 5. Ray Chapman, baseball. Ray Chapman was an MLB player. He stands as the second player to have died as a result of injuries received during a baseball game. In 1912, he joined the major leagues and played for the Cleveland Naps. He was known to be the leader in the American League in runs scored and for his bunting skills. On August 17, 1920, the Naps were playing the Yankees. The Yankees pitcher, Carl Mays, threw the ball and hit Chapman straight on the head. Fans thought that the sound of the ball hitting his skull was the sound of it hitting his bat. Chapman was taken to the hospital and died 12 hours later. His death emphasized why players need to wear batting helmets, and that's also why the spitball was banned. Number 4, Reggie Lewis. Basketball. Reggie Lewis was a basketball player for the Boston Celtics from 1987 to 1993. He had an average of 20.8 points a game and finished with a career average of 17.6 per contest. He had shown symptoms of heart problems in the months previous to his death, like collapsing during an opening game of the Celtics playoff series. During an off-season practice game in 1993, Lewis suffered sudden cardiac arrest and died on the court. Although his official cause of death is adenovirus, which is a virus that causes the common cold, many physicians suspect some sort of drug use, particularly cocaine. Number 3, Owen Hart, wrestling. Numerous professional wrestlers have died while competing in the ring. Many of them, like Mike DeBaze, simply suffered heart attacks during a match. But the most shocking wrestling death ever was Owen Hart. In May of
Yeah, I know I'm
1999,
on my
Hart was on the
right, so-
card as the Blue Blazer for a pay-per-view wrestling event in Kansas City. Owen Hart was supposed to descend into the ring from above, 80 feet high, but his shackle accidentally released from the wire, and he plummeted 75 feet to the top rope. The cause of his death was blunt force trauma. Number 2, Antonio Puerta, soccer. Spanish
Antonio
footballer
Puerta.
Antonio Puerta played for Sevilla Football Club as the left midfielder. Puerta led his team to achieve 5 major titles during his career. During one of his games, he collapsed in the penalty area after only 35 minutes of playing. He faced a series of cardiac arrests on the 25th of August and died on August 28th, 2007. Number 1, Duck Koo Kim. Boxing.
Duck Koo
South
Kim.
Korean boxer Duck Koo Kim won 17 out of 20 fights that he participated in. 8 of those wins came by knockouts with his traditional southpaw stance. He died during a World Championship boxing match against Ray Mancini on November 13th, 1982. Referee Richard Green stopped the fight after Kim went flying into the ropes because of simultaneous hard right punches by Mancini and declared Mancini the winner by TKO 19 seconds into the 14th round. He was rushed to the hospital where he was found to have a subdural hematoma consisting of 100 cc's of blood in his skull. Koo Kim died 4 days after the fight on November 17th, 1982. Well, gang, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a like down below and subscribe to see
Alright.
more content. Have a great day.
Alright, y'all. I'm just gonna let this upload. But I'm reacting to this. You know, I ain't gonna react to that, y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna do another Subway Surfers after this. Alright, gang.